Good evening everybody and welcome to Sunday Night Live. It's Joanna here from With Love Designs. Tonight I'm going to be making this card. This is using the Wonder of Christmas stamp set. Here it is over here, and it's got this gorgeous angel and some beautiful sentiments that we could use to make the card. So I'm just going to put this card to the side while I build this Christmas card using some different colours. So this one is using Night of Navy with Soft Sky and Whisper White cardstock there. Tonight I'm going to use some other blues, some different blues. I like to use some non-traditional colours for Christmas every now and again. So this is Bermuda Bay cardstock, and I have just cut an A4 piece of cardstock in half down the short side, so that's at 14.9 centimeters on your cutting mat, and that gives you your card piece, and you get 2 from 1 piece of A4 cardstock. This piece is Pool Party, and this is cut at 5.5 by 3 3/4 of an inch, and we're just going to place that on an angle like that on the card. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So I'm just going to put it on a slight angle. Not everything always has to be straight and lined up, but you know, if you're one of those people that likes it straight and lined up, then you could straighten it up as well. It works equally as well. So there we go. Now we're going to do a quick little bit of stamping. So we have our Whisper White piece here, and this is 5 inches by 3.5 inches, and I have got my angel and some StazOn ink, and I'm just going to go ahead and ink my angel up and give it a nice good ink. There we go. I'll leave that open actually because I want to use that again in a minute. And I'm going to put the angel towards the top of my card, and I'm just going to position it, push down. Nice even pressure just so you get all the ink on there, and there we go. So there's our angel done. Now I'm going to show you a little trick that I use to get these stars so they look like they're behind the angel, and all I did was stamp the angel on a scrap piece of white paper and fussy cut her out like that. So this is my mask now that I can use, and I can place perfectly over the angel. As you can see, I've used her already, and if you leave her over the good angel, I'm using Soft Sky ink here, and I can just ink up my stars, hold my angel in place, and stamp some stars like this just randomly all over the background. Just move that out of the way, and we'll just do another little bit down there. And as you can see then, when I remove the angel, the one I stamped on my cardstock is perfectly clean and hasn't got stars all over her face and so forth. So we'll just put that to the side. While I have my StazOn ink out, I'm going to stamp the sentiment on this tiny little piece of Pool Party paper, and this is cut at 3/4 of an inch by 2 inches, and I've got this sentiment, the Lord is come, it says, and I'm going to stamp it to the right of this piece. I'm going to do my best to get it straight. It's not hard when you have the... Sorry, it's not easy with the camera there in the way. We'll see how we go. There we go, not too bad. Alright, so now I'm just going to pop this away so it doesn't dry out. Okay, let's colour the angels. So we're just going to do a quick little bit of colouring. Just going to use this the markers and the pink pirouette here just to do the skin part of the angel. So we'll just do her feet and hands, her face, there, and her neck. There we go. You don't need to be too fussy with your colouring. Just want nice, quick colouring. And her wings in soft sky. Oops. A few white spaces there. There we go. And now I've got saffron for her dress. Of course, you could change the colours up and do any colour you wanted. You could do her in purple. I did make one. I played around with rich raspberry and sweet sugar plum, and she was quite nice in the purple colours too. You could really do whatever you like on your angel. Not being too fussy because I'm trying to be quick. I'll bring the soft sky back here just to do her shoes. There we go. And crumb cake. That's it there, crumb cake for her hair. Now, if you haven't seen these markers before, these are the Stampin' Up markers. There's a thick end, which you can see is indicated there by that thick line on the end of the marker, and there's also a thin end. So there you go. I prefer to use the thick end when I'm colouring. I just think it colours a little bit better. And we'll just do her little head wreath there in the blue as well. There we go. So you can see this is a nice and quick and easy card. A quick little bit of colouring. We've got Joy to the World. When we add this on, Joy to the World, the Lord is come. So I'm going to flip my angel over and just put a bit of snail. Bring back in my base. And again on the angle. There we go, and just pop that down there. Okay, so now I'm going to cut a little flag in the end of my sentiment, and the best way to do that, and I'll just bring it up nice and close for you so you can see, is to snip up the middle like that, and then to come from each of the corners up to the top of that point there where you have snipped, just like that. And again from this side, from the point up to the top of where you have snipped. And that gives you a nice even banner. Hopefully you can see that. Alright, so I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals on the back. Excuse my arm while I reach for them. They're just up there. There we go. There we go, a couple of dimensionals to be able to add your sentiment, and gives it a little bit of height. So I'll turn that around. You can see, there you go, it's slightly higher than the rest of the card. There we are. Okay, almost finished. I'm going to use my glue dots, and this is a roll of sticky dots. Can you see them on there? If I get my pokey tool. There's one right there, little glue dots, and I'm just going to put my silver stars on top of these glue dots. And these are from the metallic sequin range. You need a little bit of bling at Christmas time, so I'm just going to add a little bit of bling, and I'm just going to put 3 stars randomly on my card. And just pop one there. There we go. And the final touch is some of my favourite stuff. This is Wink of Stella. And this is a pen with glitter in it that just adds a tiny little bit of sparkle. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a shake. There we go. So that it comes in clear and gold. This is the clear one. And I'm just going to get it started over there. We are. Alright, colour in her wings. Once I've done it, I'll lift it up and show you. And I've just seen that I forgot to colour in just under these little bits under her arms, her wings come out under there, so I'll just quickly colour those in. Add a little bit there. There we go. Alright, so let's see if I can show you that. If I lift it up, can you see that tiny little bit of glitter? Just a subtle hint of glitter there. There we go. And that is the card finished. So let's see if I can bring the other one back in as well. There we go, the 2 cards. So we've got the darker version, the Night of Navy and Soft Sky, and this one is Bermuda Bay and Pool Party. 2 quick cards. They would be so quick to make if you had to make lots of work, cards for work gifts or to give away to family. Super quick. You saw how quick that was to make tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next week. Bye.